In this video, I just wanted to kind of go over the biggest mistakes that I'm seeing right now, especially in a market of Durham where things are so crazy. You want to make sure that you're properly educated. So this video is just going to uncover some of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing right now, which can cost thousands of dollars or get you to move into an area that you're not going to like. So let's get into it right after this. Hey, what's going on? It's Brad Gates and I'm a local realtor here in the Durham region. I'm just kind of in between dropping my son off at preschool, so I figured I'd pop on, do a quick video just to explain some of the biggest mistakes that I'm seeing in the Durham region when people are moving here, because a lot of people moving to Durham are moving from different cities, different countries. And so a lot of the cities like Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, where people are moving here, they are not familiar with the area. And when that happens, they potentially do make some mistakes. And I just wanted to explain those mistakes to hopefully prevent you from making them. I do have people reaching out from all over the world, and I absolutely love it. So if you're looking to move to or from the Durham region, be sure to call, text, email, send a carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm here to make the move and relocation go so much easier. Again, this video is just going to go over the biggest mistakes I'm seeing in the market right now, where people are not properly educated either on the city or the market conditions, and we're getting into it right now. So the first mistake that I see being made a lot has to do with good and bad pockets, and people not realizing that can change. And the best example I can give of this is areas like Winfields of Oshawa and Lakeview of Oshawa as well. And for the longest time, Winfields was known as like Oshawa, and just a lot of people were trying to go there because that's where the educational schools were. They were building up. 407 got there, and then all of the RioCan Center got developed. And kind of what happened was it drew a lot of investors. So if you look there, there's now condo townhouses that go up. There's an actual high-rise condo building by Tribute that's gone up as well. Plus Lancaster is building a condo as well. So you're having a lot of condos. And what I've noticed when I've done viewings in the Tribute townhomes that are there is it's a high percentage of rentals. And what you kind of notice is the higher the rental percentage of an area, you'll notice that it either people don't care for the properties, or the crime rate could be a little higher, and it's just not ideal. You'll see lots of cars on the road. It's just really, really busy, congested, and not always the best. But because I lived in Winfields, I was part of the different Winfields Facebook groups that are there. Charing Cross was one. And like I saw a lot of these things of being posted of people saying that their cars are being broken into. There was a news article that was published, and I think CTV even brought it up, where it was a house. It was a Tribute house. It was very, very nice, but it was being used as a rooming house, and it was capturing a lot of people that mentally unstable, like a lot of they needed help and they weren't getting it. And then you'll have those same people that maybe were avoiding Lakeview. And granted, Lakeview's not perfect yet. The schools do need to make some improvement, but I have noticed that Lakeview has cleaned up a lot. And it's mainly just because of all the people who have been moving into Oshawa, not knowing that Lakeview wasn't the best, and that just kind of gentrified it, or gentrification is what they call it. And they just really changed it. So it just became more of a family-friendly type area. Investors that went in there because price points were lower ended up renovating these properties and collecting a higher rent if they've been renting them out. So it just really changed how Lakeview was. One thing to note with Lakeview, if you're moving there and you've never been, there's about 2 weeks in the spring and 2 weeks in the fall where the bugs are really bad. So if you are looking to move there, just be aware that I think they're gnats or something like that. Just like thousands of bugs will be on your front door, your windows. So you're just going to want to stay inside. And so like the whole like good and bad pockets and how they change, that happens in all cities. And that's where you just want to fully be aware of these areas that you're moving into or looking at, so you can be properly educated when you're moving there. We'll just take a little video break. I'm walking close to Harmony Road now. So vehicle noise might be pretty loud. Hopefully it's not, but this is just Harmony Road behind me. So this is an area I spend a lot of time, mainly because my kids are so involved with the activities at the Del Park Home Center. It used to be called Legend Center. To be honest, I preferred that name. It was easier to say, but again, this is just the Del Park Home Center. They have 4 ice rinks, they have swimming pool, they have preschool for kids that are getting ready for school. That's where my son is right now. Harmony Road is a busy street. They have a park here as well, even a little skate park. So I hope you liked the little video break that I gave to show you a little bit more. And let's get back to the video. The second biggest mistake I'm seeing right now is people not understanding the market changes and how drastically it can change. And in areas like Durham, just to give you an example, and how supply and demand can really, sorry, I don't know what I said, but supply and demand can really change things, is in January when things were like the craziest I've ever seen. In all of Durham, there was like 262 listings, something like that. And currently, right now, we're sitting here, it's April 26th, and there's like over 1,300 listings in Durham. So that considers Clarington, Scugog, Oshawa, Whitby, Ajax, Pickering, and that's only freehold. That doesn't even count condos. So you just see how the supply has changed so much, where there's a lot of options out there. I personally feel there's still the same amount of buyers. It's just there's a lot more for people to be looking at. So it's a great opportunity for people that are looking to buy, where they might not have to go crazy. The third type of mistake that I'm seeing people make a lot is the whole firm versus conditional offers, and not fully understanding what the differences are on them. As a buyer, you do have the option to have a finance condition, a home inspection condition. If there's a pool, you can have the pool inspected. Like, you have all of these conditions you can put in. And typically in markets that are as competitive as what we've seen here, people are not doing conditional offers at all. So people are buying homes and they're firm. So it's like, you buy the home, you deliver the deposit, the home is yours. There's no changing anything. You can have warranties in your offers so that the house, the appliances, everything will be in good working order upon closing. But pretty much, if you go there the day before closing, the week of, and you want to do an inspection on the house, again, you didn't ask for it in the offer, so you're not supposed to have it. But let's just say somebody did, and now they want to try and go after the seller for fixing things or trying to save money. You can't do that. And pretty much, you bought the home, and if it was firm, it was firm. And it's just, there's no way out of it. If you try and get out of it, you risk losing your deposit and being sued. And a lot of people, when they're buying a home, and this could go for, I guess, all over the world, they don't understand the repercussions of that. So they're buying these homes firm without fully understanding it. So if you have a realtor that doesn't know what to look for in a home, and you're buying these things firm, and you're not being properly educated, that could be something that costs you thousands of dollars. And then to be, I guess, at a point to this is the whole financing aspect of it. So if you are writing firm offers, you want to make sure that your approval that you have from your bank for your mortgage is 100% solid. Because if you buy a home and you can't get financing, you don't get off the hook because you can't get financing. You do run the risk, again, of being sued. So you just want to make sure that your financing is as solid as it can be. If you're buying a home with no home inspection condition or any other conditions, that you know what you're getting yourself into, and so that way you can be fully excited. You move into the house, you get it, and you kind of know what to expect. A little sub point under the whole firm versus conditional has to do with giving your best offer up front. What I have noticed over the last year to 2 years is anytime you submit an offer, the agent will always, in the offer instructions that they kind of sent out to all of the buyer's agents who viewed the property, will explain that pretty much give your best offer up front, second chances are not guaranteed. And what I've noticed by that is every time I've gotten those emails and I've submitted offers, second chances are always given. If you're super low, agent kind of gives tips that you don't have a high chance on getting this because your offer is low. If you're the highest, they're going to say you're in the top. Do you want to make any improvements? So then it becomes my job to kind of ask questions to try and get any better of an indication in terms of how we stand. Because the one thing you don't want to do is be competing against yourself. You're already the best offer. You might be smoking the next offer closest to you, and then you go up even higher. So So again, you want to tread with caution with that. And that's just the final little point I'm seeing with a lot of mistakes that are being made is top agents. Sorry, I don't know why I said top agents, but the top offers are sometimes competing against themselves. And I've had it where I wasn't the top offer. I improved a little bit and I ended up becoming. And I've had it where I haven't made any improvements and I've lost out by like $2,000. Again, I give all the information to my clients and then they make the decision. That way it's me educating them, but at the end of the day, it's them doing what they're comfortable with. Well, that was kind of the video. It's not as long as my typical one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like it. You can subscribe, share with your friends. If you do subscribe, it lets me know people are enjoying what I'm putting out there, and I definitely appreciate it. If you are looking to move to Oshawa, Whitby, Ajax, Pickering, pretty much anywhere in and around the GTA, feel free. You can call, text, email, send a carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm here to make your move and relocation go so much easier. Again, this video just covered the mistakes I'm seeing being made in the market. If I can just save one person from making those mistakes, that would be great. Thanks for watching, and until next time.